All right, let's see. What did we do? Did we do 2 through 36 or something? Is that what we did? That's my guess.
That's what we did.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't that bad.
It was easy.
All right. Number 2 is, what is that? Integers, right? No, rationals. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, duh, obviously. It's 2 things. Obviously, it's rationals and reals. Where's my brain at? Left it in geometry.
That makes sense.
Rationals and reals. Should be Q and R. Number 4 is integers, rationals, and reals. Number 6 is distributive property. Number 8 is distributive property. Number 10 is -4/9 and 9/4. Number 12 is negative square roots of 5 and 1 over the square root of 5, which later you'll learn to not leave square roots like that, but for now it's fine. What?
I didn't know you could have like a number, but I guess it makes sense.
You can, but we don't actually like that, but you'll learn how to deal with that later. You'll learn how to rationalize the denominator eventually. Number 14 is 23x minus 6y. Number 14 is -14c plus 32d. Number 18 is rationals and reals. Number 20 is naturals, wholes, integers, rationals, and reals. Number 22 is naturals, wholes, integers, rationals, and reals. Number 24 is naturals, wholes, integers, rationals, and reals. Number 26 is inverse, additive inverse to be precise. Number 28 is associative property. Number 30 is 8 and -1/8. 32 is 0.25 and -4. 34 is 3/8 and -8/3. 36A is 16 1/4 pounds. 36B is invisible. There it is. 30, what are we doing? 36B is 5 times 2 and 1/2 plus 3 times 1 and 1/4. And then the next line would be 5 times 2 plus 1/2 plus 3 times, parentheses, 1 plus 1/4. Definition of mixed number be the reason why you can do that. Then the next line would be 5 times 2 plus 5 times 1/2 plus 3 times 1 plus 3 times 1/4. The justification for that line would be the distributive property. And then it would be 10 plus 5/2 plus 3 plus 3/4. And multiplication would be the justification. And then 10 plus 3 plus 3/2 plus 3/4 and be the commutative property. And then 13 plus 5/2 plus 3/4, which would be addition. 13 plus, in parentheses, 5.5 plus 3/4, and to be the associative property. And the last line would be 13 plus 3 1/4, or 16 1/4, and it'd be addition. 13, excuse me, no, we don't care about that. We're done. What questions do we have? Yeah. 16.
Wait, what was the answer to 16?
Well, we're about to find out. Okay, so page 14, number 16. And we're supposed to simplify -4 times 6c minus 3d minus 5 times -2c minus 4d. And we are expected to simplify it. So, what should we do? Distributive property twice, in fact. We're going to distribute the -4 here and the -5 over there. What's -4 times 6c?
-3/4.
And then negative 4 times negative 3d is what? Plus 12d, because negative times a negative. Negative 5 times negative 2c is what?
Plus 10c.
Plus 10c. And then negative 5 times negative 4d is what?
Plus 20c.
Plus 20d. Now what?
Combine like terms.
Where are they?
24c, 10c, 12d, 20d.
You did say something wrong, but we'll give it a pass. Because that's a negative 24, I'm just saying. You know, on the videos, actually, I've changed my workflow a little bit, so I probably won't have to do this most of the time. But on the videos that I record, when I'm trying to go through and figure out which class the video is, I always look for the backs of the heads. Your white hat is very useful. I mean, oh, that's Algebra 2. Very easy. Your white hat and Malcolm's fluffy head. Those two things together make it easy to figure out, oh, Algebra 2. It's great. Negative 24c plus 10c is what?
Negative 14c.
And then 12d plus 20d is?
32d. Circulate.
Finite. What other questions do we have?
Mine says, sorry, 32D minus 14C, is that okay?
Yours says 32d minus 14c. That is correct. Yeah, it's fine. All right. What other questions from this lesson do we have? Let's look at the next one. Solving equations. Nobody wanted to ask about that little mini proof that you had to do in there? You did do a proof. If you actually did the homework, that number, whatever, or where you probably zoned out and I was sitting there reading all the steps and the justifications. 36B is totally a proof.
So I just wrote,
Totally a proof.
I wrote multiplication, so I was happy.
You got one of the steps right.
Yeah.
One out of the the 20 points on there. Great job. So proud. All right. So next lesson. All right. Let's see. What did we do on page 22? We do 2 through 28.
24, so that's great.
You do that a lot. You gotta read to the end. Something happens in the last few problems.
Yeah, you did say
I did say omit 8.
I did 8, and then I just crossed it out.
I did 8.
Oh yeah, you did 8. No, that's literally says 8.
Why did pass me omit 8?
There's not
The answer to 8, and those of you who had me for geometry better have got 8 right if you did it, because you should know the answer to 8 if you had me for geometry. The answer to 8 is the transitive property.
Yeah, I got it right. And then I crossed it out.
Why'd you say to...
Let me see if you're lying.
Trans.
Oh, look at you.
Why did you have us not do it already?
I don't know. That was a pass me thing. I just copied what pass me wrote.
It was a pass me thing.
I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking. He was thinking something. Sometimes I understand past me and sometimes I don't. The older you get, the more often you'll have those types of experiences.
We had a whole discussion in class about it. It was annoying, so we didn't want to do it again.
No, I wouldn't have done that. Discussions are my jam, along with grape.
Along with what?
That was a great joke. Y'all are just too lame.
No, it's just...
Nathan got it. He just didn't like it.
I got it. It just made me kind of sad on the inside.
Number 2 is 4x minus x squared.
Yeah, you said
What? What? Yeah, that's fine. Number 4 is the difference between the square. Well, there's a lot of different ways to write numbers 4 and 6. their example, if you want to check yours, that's fine. Their way of writing number 4 is the difference between the square of a number and 9 is 27. And then the way they wrote 6 is 8 more than the quotient of a number, and 4 is negative 16. Like I say, there are multiple correct answers to those two because you write different ways. I already said 8 is transitive property, but we omitted it. Number 10 is negative 6. Number 12 is negative 7. Number 14 is negative 4. Number 16 is 8. 18 is negative 5. 20 is n equals capital P times V all over RT. Number 22 is 4n minus 6. Number 24 is x cubed minus 15. Number 26 is 4 less, well, whatever. There's a lot of different ways to write it. 4 less than 8 times the number is 16. And 28 could be 3 less than 4 times the square of a number is 13. What questions do we have?
What was the answer to 22?
4n minus 6.
Could we do 20?
We could do 20. 20 would be the one that I would expect somebody to have a hard time with, although you are in Algebra 2, so surely you can handle it. PV equals nRT. Who all has already had chemistry? Y'all recognize this formula? Does anybody know what it is?
I was strangely happy to see it.
Like, I recognize that. So, do you remember what it was?
It's like pressure and volume.
Yeah, but what's the formula called?
Boyle's law or something.
Ideal gas law.
Ideal law.
Okay.
So it's pressure
I
times
take
volume
chemistry next year,
equals
so.
what?
I take chemistry last year.
N is a constant. It's
Yeah.
constant of
What's R?
whatever.
And I take physics, I think. I'm excited for physics.
I don't remember. Temperature, for sure.
Do you know?
I don't know why my brain is, I've like taught this for a few years, but my brain is not remembering.
Google.
Google.
N is probably the number of moles.
Yeah, it's moles.
Yeah.
N is moles and R is,
The rate. No, it's the rate.
T is
the rate in
Well,
gas? I don't think that's right. R is rate. If this was a physics equation, R would definitely be rate.
I remember. What's the
I don't know. I don't know why I can't remember, but I can't remember. We're supposed to solve this for N. So what should we do?
divide by RT.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, you're in Algebra 2. You should be able to do this. Don't get scared and chicken yourself out of easiness.
I was actually happy to see it because you don't have to even add any numbers.
Yeah, you don't even have, this is like an easy abstract algebra problem. Easy money.
I just didn't like not seeing numbers. I like numbers better than letters.
I didn't ask what you liked.
I like it if it's
Yes,
just
ma'am?
numbers or
We can.
I would agree with that from now on.
What are you crying about?
Nothing.
everything.
Nothing and everything. That's paradoxical.
Yes, it is.
All right, high school kids. I was having to figure this out the other day, and so I already know the answer actually. But what is the difference? This was tricky, and I had to think about it and look it up to be even more for sure. What is the difference between paradoxical and an oxymoron?
I have absolutely no clue. I don't know why you're asking that.
One is
Because you're in high school, so you should be like learning about things like this.
oxymorons, words. I don't know.
Like the,
Do you know what either of them are?
Oxymoron is usually what?
It refers to words usually, and a paradoxical is events.
Yeah, that's you explained it poorly, but yeah, that's basically right. Oxymoron is a figure of speech, and paradoxical is a situation or or whatever. Yeah.
Are you going to give us examples?
No,
Oxymoron.
I'm not.
He's not an English teacher.
But you could be.
I could be, except I wouldn't want to be because I have to teach grammar, and grammar sucks.
I know.
Grammar is just sad.
If I could just teach literature, I would enjoy that. Actually, I'm kind of doing that, except not really literature, but like stories. It's one of my Grace classes this year.
Teaching number literature.
Number, yeah, sure. What are we doing, 16? 5c minus 8
I like distributive properties. It's fun.
minus 3 times 2c plus 12. Yeah, my Hero's Journey class at Grace, they're going to learn about cool things like world navals.
What? I'm not that sad that I missed Grace this year. And forever.
I miss Grace every year.
Oh, so sad.
I'm not doing Grace this year, and I'm not sad about it.
How does that make you feel?
Last year I had a lot of homework, and I was like, I don't need this in my life.
I just don't do it if they give me homework.
Classes with homework just makes me mad.
Why don't you do the homework?
I've never given Grace classes homework.
Yeah, I like your classes.
Other than sometimes like a thought experiment or something, like we should do a thing or something. Nice.
How does?
It's my third.
Oh, you're 16.
Larry,
You're
Brittany.
16.
how long does it take you to be over it and it, like fill in the blank?
An hour.
All right, we got 5c minus 40 minus 6c minus 36 equals negative 84. Combine like terms, and we've got negative c minus 76 trombones equals negative 84.
Why do we have negative 76 trombone?
Because we did
Negative 40 plus negative 36.
trombone.
No, but why are they trombones? Why
Because
can't
they
they
can
be
be.
clarinet?
You don't know that reference?
No?
Well, go watch some older musicals,
No.
because The Music Man is a classic. It's a great movie.
No.
Probably great on Broadway too. I've never seen it on Broadway, but
I've seen.
probably better than the tripe they're putting on Broadway these days.
Hamilton was good.
Was Hamilton actually good?
Yes.
Hamilton is one of the most overrated modern things on the planet. What are you asking?
I thought it was
Can't we
funny.
write it as negative 1c?
Yes, it is okay.
I've seen Wicked.
Wicked's pretty good, but that's not that modern.
No. And The Sound of Music. That's not
Sound of Music is a classic.
Good. I will admit that.
I've seen the
Well, it's negative 84 plus 76.
singing in
It is 8.
I didn't know. I just guessed.
Why did I
Not
put
that word.
160 for that? That's just sad.
I don't know. I think you probably added.
Oh no!
Blamio.
Okay, that's a lot easier.
All right. What other questions do we have? We could actually solve this problem another way that would be very obnoxious, but I think we shouldn't.
I like things like that.
No. Just waste all of class doing
No. I think we should do a quiz. Anybody have any other questions on this lesson?
Well, I think if we do a quiz, we'll end too early. So we should just not do a quiz ever.
Yeah, I agree with Nathan there.
I wasn't listening to like nothing y'all just said because I was responding to Lillian's text.
Nathan was being very smart. He was saying we should do it. No, we were saying we should not do a quiz. And then Nathan said we
I think we should take a quiz. I think that sounds fun.
But
Wait, is it a quiz on 2 or 3?
In geometry, I was spouting things about politics, so you got to be careful. We should probably do a quiz. Nathan's like, no, talk about politics. It's funny. Let me record it and put it on the internet. Don't worry, it'll be on the internet. If you want to see parts of it, you can go watch the geometry A class from this morning.
It takes too long.
Did I after I watch the movie?
Mine will be funnier. Any of those people, any politics people during an election cycle are obnoxious. I don't ever watch any full videos of anyone. Sometimes I watch parts or clips or like when they pull out a thing, it's like, that sounds funny, whatever else. But like, it's such a waste of time to watch like any of it. So dumb.
I just can't wait until September 12th when Am I Racist is in theaters.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stupid Matt Walsh. Can't stand that guy. Stupid. It's probably they have a better track record with interesting documentaries. I didn't watch it, never will watch it, don't want to watch it. Not gonna make me watch Lady Ballers. Stupid. Dumb. Friggin' Daily Wire. Dumb nonsense. Stupid. Quiz 1, right? This is the first quiz of this, or did we? No, I already gave you one back. This is quiz 2. True enough. Quiz. Wow.
So it'd be quiz 2.
1, 2. Page 22. Numbers. $13 and $17 and $19.
I want to
That
perfectly
sounds
content with
good.
just 13 and 17.
Okay.